just enough to make you smile.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial on the look that I'm wearing right now. I did go ahead and use the Kathleen Lights and Colourpop So Jaded palette. You guys said that you wanted to see more looks using this palette, so today I played with green and more of that like rustic kind of like fall makeup vibe. I really wanted to do something like smoked out and fall-ish. So that is the look that I created today with this palette. If you guys want to see how to recreate this look, then let's just jump right in. Alright, so jumping right in, I'm going into the shade Royal Jewels. I do think I had a little bit left over of the orangey shade that we're going to go into in a second, which is fine. But I'm just buffing this into my crease with a Morphe and Jaclyn Hill JH30 brush. This is like a really nice fluffy brush. I'm going into that orangey shade, and I'm just going to buff this into my crease, and I'm kind of bringing these shades a little bit higher up just to give it like a smoked out effect. And then I'm going to go into this yellow shade, which is called Citrine. It is such a gorgeous like mustardy yellow shade, which I love. And I'm taking that same brush and just buffing this out in the outer corner, just blending everything so it kind of just transitions really nicely, and that way we don't have any harsh lines. So you want to just keep going in, adding color, and just kind of blending away. It's all about layering, in my opinion. So now for the star of the show, I'm going into the shade Jade. This is such a gorgeous green. I love this shade so much. I'm just taking this on, I don't know what brush this is. I think it's by, yeah, it's by Morphe, but I'm not sure what the number of the brush is. But I'm just going in and packing that green onto my lid and kind of just buffing it into the crease as I pack the shade on.
Just look on.
So now I'm just going to go into the shade called Stoned. This is like a kind of like brownish gray. It's more of a gray tone. It's on the cooler side, so I wanted to put this just in the outer corner just a little bit, just to kind of bring some depth to the look, but I didn't add too much. And then I'm going to go back in and just blend everything. And then I'm going in with some eyeliner. This is the Anastasia liquid liner. This has become my new favorite liquid liner. It is so nice. Once I applied my liner, I did go in and apply a little bit more green on the lid, because as you can see, my left eye has a little bit more green in it, so I am going to go in after I apply my liner and just touch that up a little bit. For lashes, I'm just going into the ARDEL Wispies. And now for the lower lash line, I'm going into my Colourpop eyeliner. I forget the name of this. I think it's called Teaspoon. And I'm just putting this on my waterline, and I did want to mix it with another eyeliner to make it not as like vibrant of a green. And this is by the brand Appeal. This is their gel liner in the color Forest Green. I just wanted to kind of mix the two. And then I'm taking Jade again, and I'm just going to put this on the lower lash line just to kind of match the green a little bit better to what we have on our lid. So I'm just packing this on to my lash line, and then I'm going to go into that yellow shade that we use to buff out the edges, Citrine, and I'm going to take that with the same brush and just buff out the edges and kind of bring the shade a little bit lower just to smoke everything out. And then I will go back into that orangey shade that we used in our crease, and I'm going to take that same shade and I'm going to run that right up against, kind of like sandwich between the green and the yellow, just to kind of bring that color down to the lower lash line. So now to highlight our inner corners, I'm just going to go in with the shade Pearl. I love this shade. It is so intense. I'm also going to put that on my brow bone as well. Alright, so now moving to the face, I'm going in with my MAC Give Me Sun. I used to love this bronzer so much. It has such a warm undertone to it. So I wanted to bring it back out, and I forgot how much I loved this bronzer. It has such a gorgeous like warmth to it, and I really wanted to bring out the warmth in our eyes. So I went for this bronzer, and I'm so glad I did. It is such a beautiful bronzer. And obviously I already applied my foundation. The foundation I used, if you were wondering, is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting foundation. This has such good coverage to it. Alright, so now for blush, I'm going in with my Burt's Bees blush in the shade Toasted Cinnamon. Again, with the warm undertones. This has such a gorgeous like warmth to it. So stunning. One of my favorite blushes from the drugstore. Blends out like a dream. Such a good blush. So now for highlight, I'm going in with my Hourglass little palette. I don't think you can get this anymore, but I like to mix all of the shades together. It just gives like a really nice glow to it. It's very intense, so you got to keep a light hand with this, but I mean, I always overdo it with highlight anyway, so. Alright, now for lips, I'm going in with the Colourpop Lippie pencil in the shade Little One, and I'm just going to line my lips with that. And now I'm going in with the shade 0.0 by Colourpop as well. I am going to top this with a little bit of Jeffree Star's Can't Relate, just to tone it down a little bit, just to make it more of like a nude. And that is it for the lips.
I'm just a no.
So that is the finished look, guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
To hold